Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And today it's another card done with the one sheet wonder. If you're not sure what is the one sheet wonder, I use the birthday bouquet. I just use one sheet of it, and the way that I cut it, I cut 12 lovely cards that will all use the designer series paper. You can visit my blog at frenchiestamps.com and you can see how you can get the PDF file that is for the month of January 2016. So let's get started. This card that I learned how to do this kind of fold here, I learned that from Carol and I thought it was so clever. I think I did something like that before, but I really like this proportion. So we're going to take a piece of regular cardstock. We're going to cut it at 5.5. So we're going to cut at 5.5. We're going to turn it around and cut it at 6 3/4. Let me shut the door there. And we're going to cut it at 6 3/4. So what you still have here, this piece, it is 1 3/4. But then we just want it at, we still want it at 1 3/4. But turn it around and cut it at 4.5. So we're going to cut it at 4.5. This is going to be for your part in the bottom here. See? So it's still the same piece of the half sheet. Now you're going to need a piece of white that it's 1.5 by 4 1/4 to do your stamping. Now with this piece here, we're going to score that at 4 1/4. So now you got it score at 4 1/4. So you see how this come along. I didn't pre-cut my white that go inside, so that's going to be 5 1/4 for the inside of white by 4. I think you need something a different color there. So now we got our pieces that we need. We can start assemble that. But first, let's do our stamping. I'm using the new stamp set in the occasion catalog, Timeless Texture, and I'm using a celebration stamp set that you can get with qualified order of $50 or more. Again, all on my blog at frenchiestamps.com. You can get all that information. We're going to use the hello in this, and we're going to stamp the hello with the pool party. Whoops. And that, I want to stamp that. I got so much stuff here, I should take a break and clean a little bit. We're going to stamp that in pool party, but I want to go more that way. And you see, I was such in a rush to get all my new stamp put together. I didn't even put the sticker on it yet. Oh, this cleaner, it's almost out. Well, I'm going to clean later. Now, I'm going to use the... In this one, I'm going to use this little filigree, I guess, there. That it's the Timeless Texture. And that, you're going to see me using lots and lots of that, just because I love background when you can add a little texture to the background. I'm going to use this. I'm going to stamp off, and this is in Blushing Bright. And I want to stamp off because I didn't want too dark. Now, while we get this out, we're going to use, it's this one here. I don't know, like the little texture, the all texture, really. I'm going to use that in the bottom, and this one I didn't stamp off. I'm just going to do a little border here in the bottom. And if you don't have it just straight, that's okay. You can come back and see it look perfectly fine. Now I use again in the hello, in the celebration, I use my friend, and that I'm using that with Mossy Meadow that I didn't bring, that I'm going to grab right now. So get my friend here. I'm going to put that right about here. Perfect. Oops. Now we're ready to assemble. First, I like to put this one first, the inside of the card. put that right inside here. And I don't think I pressed this good. Now, your designer series paper, that's a piece, again, from the One Sheet Wonder. This one, it's 5 by 2. And I know many times we're afraid to cut our DSP because it's so pretty and we're afraid to cut it. Well, with the One Sheet Wonder, that's the beauty of it. You're going to use a full sheet and not even a little bitty piece wasted. And that mossy meadow cardstock was 5 1/4 by 2 1/4. And that's going to get right here. Now we're going to take the one we stamp here in the white, and the white was 4 1/4 by 1 1/2. So the pool party, it's 4 1/2 by 1 3/4. So you get the right proportion. Now we're going to take this. Now this is the trick. You just want the glue on the top, because if you put it in the bottom, it's going to stay shut, my friend. So I'm just going to put, it's time for me to clean my fast fuse, I see. Here we go. And the fast fuse trick, many say, you barely push it down. And that is the trick that many people press that thing way too hard. You barely push it down and it worked wonderful. Now I'm going with my friend there. That's about where I lined that up. And voila. Now this one, we got that beautiful glimmer paper now. I used the framelit, the butterfly framelit. I had you know what, let's put a glue dot because I had it on top of another piece of glitter there. Here we go. And I got that with dimensional there and a piece of glue dot. Et voila, my friend, how simple this was. So again, I hope all this series of designer series paper, the cards that I'm doing, it's going to inspire you to really cut your beautiful paper and use it. It is gorgeous, so we might as well use it. I know many, it stayed there and they're like, oh, I'm afraid to cut it. But it is so pretty, my friend. So this is it for this fun fall. And again, visit my blog at FrenchieStamps.com. And I get more information there for the One Sheet Wonder. Thank you so much and have a great day, my friends.